Hi, this is Glenda. This is the second of my what I'm putting in the show bag videos, and this time I've got a couple of little kits of Christmas ornaments that the kids can make up. So there's an angel, and there's a little gumnut decoration. The gumnut one's going to be a problem probably if you're not in Australia. I don't know whether you've got another nut or something that's equivalent. Possibly a little bell or something. I don't know. But this works for me. In Australia, gumnuts are readily available. These I have had in storage for 20 years plus from a craft project that I used to do. So they're well and truly dried out, de-insected, and all that sort of thing. And the kit is super simple. I have already hot glued a ribbon to each gum nut. Then they get a piece of macrame thread on a glue dot, and they're bought glue dots. Then they get 4 Google eyes and 2 tiny pom-poms, and these are on homemade glue dots. I just put a drop of the, I should have got it down, I put a drop of the Take It Over and Over on each spot and put the eyes and pom-poms straight on, and then they come off as though they've got a glue dot on them. So if the kids are impatient and decide to do this on the spot, they pretty much can. And there's no instructions, there's just a photo of what I've done. And I tested this on my grandchildren. They're fine. They know exactly what to do if they're presented with glue dots, pom-poms and something to put them on. So that's one little kit, and that was a super hit with them. 3, 6 and 8 are my test subjects, and they thought that was great. They wanted to keep putting lots of eyes on. They did not want to stop at 1 because it was quite quick and easy. So that's my first little kit that they get. Then the second one is a little bit harder, and the 3-year-old, we didn't attempt it. The 5-year-old plodded on and did it perfectly well, you know, what she was happy with. And the 8-year-old wasn't feeling very well that day, so he struggled a bit. But, you know, when you consider the kids, some of the kids are older than this, hopefully this covers a number of ages. So I've printed out some instructions for this one. And the kit's very simple. You need a full doily and then 3 halves of a smaller one. So that's, I mean, you could do it any size you like, it just makes it in proportion. So the bigger one is about 5 inches and the smaller one is about 3 3/4, 4, just as long as there's a bit of a size difference. So that the head is simply a cardboard circle, and I've stamped a face on it, and I wasn't sure whether to attach tinsel or not, but after testing it, it was better for me to staple the tinsel on. That was a little bit awkward, so I've pre-stapled that on, and then they get 3 little pearls for the buttons. So assembly is very easy. You fold your main doily in half, and you make a cone, and sticky tape. And then the arms are going to be one of the halves. Now this was a little bit fiddly. This they might need a bit of help with from an adult to do because it's tight, but it's going to depend on their age and their capabilities. I think from memory what we did was, I think I did that much, and then Hannah came along with her sticky tape and was quite happy that she'd done her bit like that. And the other arm is the same. Another bit of sticky tape. Oops. I did have to warn them that the doilies were a bit fragile. Aaron broke his first couple. As I say, he wasn't feeling well, so he was a bit frustrated, but he was just too rough. So I've actually put on it that your doilies are fragile, so please handle gently. So hopefully. Now it can be done with a glue stick if that's all they've got. If you can let them use a better glue, that's better, but it's going to depend on what the parents have got at home for their kids. So once it gets home, it's not my problem. If you're doing this in a craft group instead of making a kit, then I would suggest a quick drying strong glue is going to be more satisfying. So we just stick each arm on each side. So she's looking like that. Then we take her face, bit of glue on that. And for her wings, you sort of fold it butterfly style, and then just put a bit of glue down the centre. And then you take her 3 buttons, and these are the pearls that are all stuck together, so it's a strand of 3 already. Hopefully their little fingers will coat better than mine. I'm going to use a knife because it's here and I can. And no, I still can't. It's much easier if you don't have to cut them off completely. But still. Or it could be already off its backing, and that's the problem. Okay, so there's a... So that's as simple as it is. These are super cheap, so if you need to have a project that you can mass produce for a lot of kids on a real budget, these are 2 super cheapy things to do. If you would like the file with the instructions for the angel, I'll put a link to that. Because I'm sure there are other people in a situation where you need to make cheap, quick crafts. So that's my offering, and that's project number 2 for my Christmas show bags. Gift bags, I guess I should call them. So thanks for watching.